Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails Through Daybreak 42, 43, I don't fully remember because it's been a little bit since I last recorded the game. We're back to our new natural state of recording basically whenever I get a chance. Got a little bit of time to maybe knock out a video or two. So what exactly was going on? Okay, here's what I do remember. Is that I'm pretty sure at the end of the last video, the game was like, hey, wouldn't you like to do a quest focused on Aaron, your bestest friend and pal? And then I said, I'm gonna head out, and then haven't played the game in like 5 days. Take of that what you will. I'm joking. Aaron's our favorite party member whose name starts with Aaron. A friend of ours named Ruli is spreading weird rumors about Aaron. Yeah, like that he's weird. Would you mind investigating it for us to see if you can figure out what's really going on? Yeah, sure, whatever. Also, why the hell are you in? Why is Sword Lady in my party? Who invited her? I like to get into the Great Spire as soon as we can, but something smells off about this. Probably smells like Aaron. We already know that he doesn't appreciate a good bath, so he's probably stanky. I doubt Sal's involved, but it'd be better to... Oh yeah, Sal's finally like, I'm evil, maybe. Except for actually, this was all part of my super master plan to only to appear evil, and actually I was still on Hayway's side the entire time. Haha. They might not do that. I really appreciate it. I actually feel loads better. Well, even if you didn't take the case, I was trying to look into it on my own, but I could. Yeah, but you fucking take forever. Yeah, I figured as much. You're kind of an open book. It's not like you're with Dad or something. Let's get investigating already. We don't want to lose any more time. I mean... We're gonna need more info first, though. Where should we start? Yeah, I don't know what the hell this quest is about. Apparently they're saying Aaron's weird, but like... Is it a weird rumor if he is weird? Dude's beefing with a fucking 12-year-old. Slash 13-year-old, slash 14-year-old, however old Fairy is. We're just gonna have to do that every time until somebody tells me. And then I'll forget anyway, but they'll be like, actually, Fairy's blah blah blah. And I'm like, yep, okay, that's, gonna be honest, that's going in the temp storage. That's getting cleared as soon as something more interesting pops up to be saved to the brain hard drive. Why don't we ask Hale and Jack over at the pub? They already know something we don't. I see, so that's how you handle these type of situations. I guess that's the Spriggan way, huh? Or maybe more like the Aaron way. Glad I'm getting a chance to see how the other half lives for once. I'll give you like half a point for that. Just don't go do anything crazy, alright? Really? The Aaron way? That was the best you could come up with? I mean, it wasn't terrible. I mean, she gets points. She's finally on the board. Well, I mean, she's been on the board. It's just, it's a very large number, honestly. It's just got a negative in front. Unfortunately for Shizuna. I'm not sure if somebody's got a grudge against me or if they're just trying to keep us out of the Great Spire. Whatever it is, whether it's Ruli or somebody else, they seem to be trying pretty hard to get my attention. I say we give them what they want.
Hope this 4SBG can entertain me.
And if it doesn't, you can leave. Alright, this is the one party where I'm not gonna be, oh wow, she's so cool. Nah, man, you're not getting that here. You might be getting that in other people's parties, but not here. Alright, and I'm not salivating over the fucking, oh wow, look, she was cool in a cutscene. Nah, man, I don't give a shit. I look into Ruli's whereabouts on my end, too. I hope she hasn't gotten herself wrapped up in anything too bad. But no, we got some fixers helping us out, so you feel loads better. Hey, I appreciate the assist. The cat. Oh, we walked in the. Well, we didn't walk in his path because he didn't finish walking, so we no bad luck for us. No bad luck. But alright, let's go see what old Jackie Boy has to say. Jackie Boy! Whoa, how the hell did you get in front of me, sir? Are you evil, Van? I saw you teleport. Yeah, you better be afraid. Aaron's in charge now.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, I've been hearing rumors about Aaron too. Didn't realize Ru Lee was the one that started them. You're close with her, ain't you, Hale? We talked once. Not sure close is the right word, but I have talked to her a few times at the bar. She hasn't coming by ever since winter of last year. Was like, she was here all the time at one point. No, winter of last year. What does that mean exactly? Because we're still in winter. So winter of last year, that could mean two things. It could mean December of the previous calendar year, i.e. like 3 months ago, i.e. not that long. Or winter could mean the winter of like 1 full year ago, like this point in the timeline of the last year, you know? One of those words, one of those phrases that is a little ambiguous. You gotta tighten up your language if you want to get, you know, peer-reviewed. Ever since the new year, she's been coming less and less. So you don't have any idea where she's at either. Wait, I remember her mentioning a job, actually. I think she said she was starting to work at a local brothel. Let's go. I heard it opened up recently in Newtown, too. You should try asking somebody who works there. Is there a brothel in Newtown? I don't remember. Open in Newtown? Alright, I know the place. Yeah, you would, you freak. I mean, it's perfectly acceptable activity. As long as you just don't delude yourself into thinking they love you. That's when it's cringe. Otherwise, perfectly non-cringe, but when you think they actually are into you and it's more than a business transaction, that's when it becomes cringe. I actually have the manager's number. I'll go ahead and give him a call. So she's a hooker now? A hooker? Does she sell fishing hooks or something? Why would she want to do that? The world can be a strange place, Fairy. If you're so curious, why not look it up on your Zypha? No, let's not do... Should we tell her? Yes. She can know. I mean, I think not knowing what a hooker is by the age of 14/12 is, like, abnormal, at least in modern society. So it's fine to tell her, but don't say look it up on the internet. Alright, that's maybe going a little too far. I don't know if Fairy's ready for self-study. Some people are, but maybe this is something that should be explained in a, you know, safe environment. That's a great idea. Language learning works much better when you have a little help after all. It sounds like I'd better activate the child filter on Miss Alphabet Zypha. He said he's free right now, so I asked him if he wouldn't mind meeting with you. They'll be waiting in the plaza right now next to the movie theater in Newtown. Thanks a ton, we'll head right over. Why are you friends with a guy like that anyway? Jack, have you been... Hey, I knew the guy way before he was put in charge. And one more thing, Van. Lately there's been some gamblers around town who've been preying on women. There are a pair of guys named Dean and Jet. Haven't heard of them. They know around here? They've been popping up more and more all the time. Don't exactly care for their playstyle, though. They like to put their opponents at ease by letting them win the first round, then they go in for the kill. Beyond that, they're just a little too flashy for my liking. Well, in spite of Hale's glowing review, these guys aren't cheats. They're genuinely talented card players. Either one of them is on the same level as Aaron. So bad. Got it. Sound like fun to me. Maybe I'll have to play around with them sometime. Why do those names sound so familiar? I don't think we know a Dean and a Jet. Let's head to Newtown. I mean, I know there was those people in the last game, but I presume if it's the same people, they would have, you know, mentioned it. What? Oh, yeah, no, I'm not playing that shit with you. Hell, absolutely not, brother. Where am I going? Newtown?
Heading to the objective. Nothing.
What's there a brothel here? I don't remember it being a dang old... Oh wait, have I not done Newtown yet? I thought we did all our talk. Oh, I guess maybe everything refreshed.
Seems too out of the ordinary. However... Wait! I'm sensing a hostile presence from over there.
What, from the Great Spire? Does that mean...
Dot dot dot. Okay, I didn't realize we hadn't done our NPC talking yet. I guess were we at the start of a new loop? So I feel like the last thing we did was NPC talking, but
Go, go, go!
I'm trying to remember what it did. Oh yeah, because we did the fight at the eroded cave and then came back. And then I guess, oh yeah, we were talking to people and that's how we started the side quest. Because like, why would I have started the side quest before I finished talking to everybody? Or so early into the loop. But yeah, it was, we were just randomly talking, then it automatically activated the side quest because it was one of those, I believe. It's been a year and a half since my husband moved to Longport for work and I'm still completely enamored with Eastern culture. I'm a stay-at-home wife, so I can take little day trips when my husband is away, although I should probably head home so I can prepare dinner. Ah, you must be Jack's friends. That's us. Here's my card. Arcade Solutions. I guess the capital's got all kinds of professions, huh? Wow, you just got called fucking weird by the brothel manager. How does that feel, Van? He mentioned you wanted to ask about one of our employees. Rue Lee, wasn't it? I mean, granted, brothel manager is definitely a more venerable profession. Yeah, we're hoping you could tell us where she is right now. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure. It's actually been a bit of a problem lately. I'm having a difficult time getting her to talk with me. Have you tried paying her for a session? Well, I mean, I guess I could try that. Has she been absent at work? No, but she seemed a bit preoccupied with something lately. I tried asking her if something was wrong, but all she did was wave me off. That's why I decided to have another employee approach her instead. Turns out the Ruli has something of a gambling problem. Seems to have started around the end of last year. I even gone to see her play myself. From what I can tell, there's a specific group of gamblers she tends to spend her time with. Interesting, but you make it sound like she hasn't really been enjoying herself. What the hell is she up to? And what does it have to do with Aaron? Any chance you know what kind of places she frequents? Well, let me think. I've seen her hanging around the park occasionally. Actually, it's often right around this time of day. Those are usually days when she had shifts at work, so I imagine she was stopping by on her way in. When you say park, do you mean the one that's nearby? Yes, Fairy. For a second, I was like, don't tell me we have to explain what a park is to her, because if so, you've jumped the fucking shark. Alright? If you had done that, if you had done this hypothetical strawman scenario, then Fairy would have become my enemy. The last time I saw her there was right at the beginning of the year, not long after she started working with us. We should go take a look. It might offer some insight into her whereabouts. Right, thanks for the information. Sorry if we interrupted anything. I don't really do anything, mainly. Not at all, just wish I could be of more help. Let me give you my business card just in case. It's got a naked lady on it. Not really. We keep our business cards strictly PG. It's got my T-phone number on it too, so if anything comes up, don't hesitate to call. And of course, feel free to contact me if you're ever interested in our services. I think I'm good, actually. Wouldn't feel right patronizing a place where Aaron's friend works. I suppose that makes sense. Well, I'd better get back. Have a good night. Very diplomatic answer, too, from Van. You would kind of think he'd be the type to be like, nah, I'm not paying for that shit. Are you crazy? I'm the main character. But he was very respectful of the establishment and the clientele, you know, okay. That's the, maybe he's taking a couple business classes under Rosette. Guess he didn't want to miss a chance to rope in new customers. Anyway, let's go check out that park. Okay. That park is this way, I believe. This way. This way. You guys still sleeping? Although she's zonked out. She is zonked out. 5 more minutes. That's gonna be me. Not this video, but I'll probably record a second. And right now we're not past my bedtime. The next video will be past my bedtime, so we might have like some creeping delirium. Just a little touch, just a little sprinkle. Mommy's like a bear when it's winter. She sleeps a whole bunch. Actually, I'm pretty tired too. Maybe I should call Dad to pick us up. I'm not seeing anyone. This is apparently the perfect place to take a stroll. Okay. No Rouli. Skirt. Holy hell, it's freaking... It's a beacon in the night, man. Operation Stealthy Run. Rouli! Where have you been? And who is that guy? Hi, I run the Vern Company, or I used to? He kinda looks like that guy a little bit, right? You know what I'm saying? Shit, what the hell's her problem? That man she was with. He's probably one of the gamblers her bosses mentioned. No way I know him for sure, though. About that. Actually, managed to take a picture of him just before the two of them entered the vehicle. Marduk has analyzed all of his data. Alright, anybody ever tell you one hell of a maid? 10 out of 10 for sure. Well, let's make good use of that picture then. Mind sending it over my way, Rosette? Oh, I see. You plan to send it to the manager we just spoke with. You should be receiving it right about now. Data costs and overages may apply. Hope we hear back from him soon. About a minute after Van forwarded the picture, the group received a response. He said, never seen that guy before. The gamblers that really were playing with were dressed more like some guys you'd see in a host club. So like, a shirt? I don't really know what that means. Like, I guess in that they would be the hosts? I don't really know what fashionable hosts dudes wear. There's like a certain couple of other creeps I heard about lately. Lately there's been gamblers around town who've been preying on women. There are a pair of guys named Dean and Jet. Man, I remember, gosh, that was like, what, 8 videos ago? That... I mean, I know, it's not fair for me to complain about flashbacks when I complain about them not having flashbacks at times. Or, you know, when they hit you with something from like 8 years ago and they're like, hey, do you remember this? They're like, actually, no, I don't. I don't remember that. I'll have you know. Beyond that, this is a little too flashy for my liking. Didn't expect to be paying them a visit soon. I'm sure Jack will know where to find him. Indeed. Let's head back to Gambit. Can you do that automatic? Okay.
Let's be on our way.
Van and the others explained. What happened to Rouli, huh? So that's what happened. I should have cleaned those guys out a long time ago. I'm sure if we'd put the squeeze on them sooner, she'd never have... Hey, I get how you feel. What's done is done. It seems there might be something else that led her down that path, too. Something someone was able to prey on. They must have convinced her that gambling was the only way she could get what she wanted. Must have been something that made her vulnerable, huh? Man, she should have come to me or the other guys about it first. But, like... what is she doing? Is she just helping? I mean, because he said they're not cheating. So... I don't really know what we're trying to stop. Like, she's got a gambling problem, but I mean, we don't know that she has a gambling problem. We just know that she gambles. Which, like, you shouldn't gamble. And I guess if she does have a gambling problem, I guess we should help, but... As far as our information right now, all we know is that she's gambling. Presumably, we don't know that she's being forced against her will or anything like that. So where are these two gamblers anyway? They have a stand over in the second ward of the Eastern Quarter, not far from the Italian restaurant. Let me go with you. I might be able to be of some help. Whatever makes you feel better, Hale. Just don't let your guard down. And you know I won't. I doubt they'll be willing to give us information for free. I feel much more at ease with you along, Miss Hale. Alright, let's go see what they're made of. Like, I don't know, you're like, oh, she's going down a dark path because she plays cards? Like, so does Jack, man.
On my way.
No, I mean, if she was like helping them cheat or something, then yeah, that's bad, but... And also, like, I don't really know what they mean by, like, the gamblers prey on women. Like... If they're not cheating... I don't know. It's kind of like a... like, skill issue, I guess, if you get scammed into gambling more than you can lose. By people you think are scrubs. These must be the guys. Guess we start planning what to do next. Yeah, I bet she's really starting to miss us now. What's up, fellas? Like you're having fun? Talking about chatting with some chicks? Hell yeah, that's one of my favorite pastimes. Just say let me in on the fun too. Where'd you come from? Look, we ain't got time to entertain men, my friend. Now, if you were a cute girl, that'd be a different story. Let me be straight with you. Better not hear either of you hanging out with Ruli again. But, like, she's an adult? What? I don't know. I just feel like we're being extremely nosy. So you're Aaron away, huh? We know all about you. As far as Ruli goes, we're just a few friends of hers, that's all. Yeah, who are you to decide who she gets to hang around with? You know what, you're right. She can hang out with some losers all she wants. As far as I'm concerned, you dipshits don't deserve to even breathe the same air as her. Anyway, right now my good friend is out there saying some crap that's got my ears tingling. You gotta tell me where she is. Beg you to spill every last detail. You definitely talk a big game. I can see where you got girls falling all over you. I'm afraid our ties with Ruli are a little more sturdy than some half-baked intimidation attempt. She owes us 500,000 mir. I just say she got a little too addicted to playing with us. How do you think introduced her to the loan shark? You get it now, don't you? Mir binds the three of us tighter than blood. Or should I say the four of us? Ha ha ha. These guys are sick. Also, how the hell did she get enough money to go 500,000 mir in debt, man? Like, even if we assume she didn't actually have the 500,000 mir originally, like, come on, man. I'm telling you, they just make up numbers anytime they mention money in this game. They never even... The economy of Zemuria doesn't make any fucking sense, basically, is what I'm saying. Which I know is not a surprise in the slightest. 4, huh? They were talking about that guy we saw with in Newtown. Okay, I get what you're saying. Could have known better than to think I could get the info out of you for free. As always settled this with a game of 7 hearts. We, maybe not the best thing to pick, Aaron, considering it is pure RNG. You're on. We're men of our word, after all, specifically when it comes to gambling. If you win, I promise to tell you where where the loan shark is. Perfect. Need to pick another player and hold your horses, pal. I think we'll be the ones picking the other player. How would you play with that little girl right there? Wouldn't be a fair match unless everybody's on the same level, right? That's why Hale Coleman is completely out of the question. What the hell? Sounds like you're just chickening out. Let's see now. I think the other player should be... I'd like to play. You? Do you know this man, Miss Sarugi? What? You have another name? Not really. Their names sound a little familiar. You forgot already? We just met yesterday. She was wandering around the city, so we called out to her asking if she'd like to play a game. She completely decimated us. It was like she knew every card before she even saw it. Yeah, we get it. She's amazing. Gosh, my freaking OC is so cool. She could totally beat up your OC. Sounds like you're a little more familiar with them. I guess maybe I'm just really bad at remembering background characters. Anyway, she's totally out. That little girl over there, she's gonna be your partner, Aaron. Told you, man. See, I'm actually the one who can see things before they happen. Alright? I know you only pick me because you think I'm weak. If I may, I'm also unaccustomed to games of this nature. Why not allow me to... No, Reset. Let me handle this. I'm just gonna play Firebolt every time. I mean, it's like... Shame will fall upon the winner who refuses a challenge. I accept. Miss Alphaed. ... I assume you at least let me explain the rules to her? Eh, sure, whatever. Any more conditions, we call the whole thing off. Now that that's settled, let's get ready to play. Sorry, sir, we're gonna need to borrow that table. You have a table. You have to jump in with both feet, small fry. I'll show him a true warrior can't be defeated so easily. Oh, she doesn't know we're basically playing a gussied up version of War, man. There is basically no strategy. I mean, like, in theory, the cards you play can change things, but like, it's pretty much random. I'm gonna need your help with this one, Hale. Don't worry, I got this. Alright, we'll be playing 2-on-2 7 hunts. The game ends when any player's life points reach 0. When that happens, we add up the number of cards in each player's hand with the remaining life points. The one with the highest score wins. Yeah, same rules as your standard 4-player match. Now, you ready to lose? I'm good to go over here. Hale walked me through the strategy earlier. Let's see. In order to win, one of us will be playing the aggressor, and the other will be in a supporting role. Brother, I don't trust Aaron. Hopefully he's not as washed as, what was it, Rosette that kept losing? I need to make sure I play the cards Hale signals to me. Remember right, the signs were... Okay, so we're not actually playing. I give you 3 signs in total. The first is when I fold my arms. That means stay your hand. Okay, remembering. Fold, stay, fold, stay, fold, stay, fold, stay. Second is when I clear my throat. Throat fire. My throat is on fire. And the third is when I sniffle. That means play the Mirage card. I wasn't sniffling. That was just a mirage of your mind, man. The third time will most likely play a key role in whether we win or lose, so try not to forget it. So, fold arms is stay. What does stay mean, by the way? Stay your hand? I can't not play anything. I don't even know what that really means in terms of the game, but okay. Fold, stay, throat fire, sniffle, mirage. Wish I got more time to talk over the strategy with Aaron, though. There is no strategy. Sometimes you'll just get fucking dog shit and you won't be able to play anything. Don't worry, Aaron knows what he's doing. Yeah, that should make for an interesting match. Flick her forehead. I'm not gonna tell him what everybody with his hand is, alright? Oh, come on, I know better than that. Dean has 3 cards, Jet has 4 cards, and Aaron has 6. Need to deal damage to someone? Let's see, which card to play next? Okay, don't fucking play shit. How do I... You can't not play anything. I guess you could play like Earth Guard or something. That just like... Because I guess that does kind of end the little roundy round. Right, that means I shouldn't play a card. Pass. You can't pass! At least I don't think you can. Good, she's picking up on the signals. Now they can rotate hands and get some better cards. Each player's life points gradually shifted as they continued the game. So finally, Perry's turn to make the decisive play came around. Dean has 3 cards, Jet has 7 cards, and Aaron has 2. Wow, Aaron sucks. This is where we make our move. Perry seems to have picked up on the flow of the game now. Time to throw these guys into the gutter. She's sniffing? Alright, that means play the Mirage card. The Mirage card. I'll play this one. The Mirage card now? Yes, I'm swapping my hands with Jets. Nice going, Fear. You even targeted the perfect person. Way to go. Yeah, wow, you're so smart. You targeted the person with the most number of cards. Obviously. Sorry, I'm a hater. Can't believe we lost. It's kind of weird they didn't even have the fire option there. Like, that one's like incredibly hard to actually mess up. Cause I do remember I can't remember what it was that got messed up in the, when they did this shit in the last game. It was like one of the signals was weird, but they didn't even like try and trick you. Can't believe we lost. I really did it. Serves you right. Excellent work, you two. Thanks for your help, Hale. I'm just glad it all worked out. Alright, it's time for you guys to put your mirror where your mouth is. Of course. Lone Strike's based out of the Harbor District. Where in the Harbor District? I don't know, it's by the water. I was just about to tell you. At the far end of the wharf. He goes in and out of the area near that little street vendor's place. Really should be there too. Oh yeah, we've been around that place before. Shady type sure like to stick to the same spots. Let's get over there. Actually, there's a little something I need to take care of first. You guys go on ahead. I'll catch up with you later. Huh? Where do you think he's going? Don't worry about it. Come on, guys. Got 2S Pizzle. Phew, finally caught up with you guys. I was starting to think you weren't going to show up at all. Where'd you run off to anyway? Don't you know the hero only ever shows up at the last minute? Bambi like, but I'm always there at the start. Come on, let's do this thing. Heron away! I figured you'd show up sooner or later. Yeah, we already paid a little visit to your gambler buddies, so let's get straight to business. Only a few people left in this town that would have something to gain from hurting my reputation. Which means you're with the Lai family, aren't you? Since I'm close to the Liu family, you figured you could throw a little more dirt on their name by proxy. Bravo! Right you are, you really managed to turn into a rather unsightly eyesore for us. As far as rumors go, I would have thought you could come up with something a little more juicy, to be honest. Well, if that's what you think, then it seems you don't really understand the true reasoning behind this deception at all. You see, I left the rumor milling to your little friend here. If you have any complaints, I suggest you take them up with her. True reasoning? Give me a break. Sure act high and mighty for the guy holding debt over her head. Wouldn't be surprised if you threatened her into spreading those lies in the first place. What do you know? Building up debt, working in a brothel, making up rumors. Oh, that was my decision. The real reason I ended up like this is because of you, Aaron. This is all your fault. Well, that seems unlikely. My fault? I've barely even seen you since I moved to the capital. You're the one who started putting distance between us. You know they invented phones, right? Like a couple years ago? You're doing all this because Aaron left, aren't you? What do you mean? That seems kind of like pathetic. Those are Fairy's words, not mine. It's all just conjecture based on what we know so far. But Aaron moved to the capital in September of last year. I was right when you got hooked on gambling. I can just tell from how Aaron's been reacting that you're not usually the type to do stuff like that. That's not to mention the expression in your face when we spotted you in Newtown. You looked furious, like someone who had a significant amount of built-up resentment. Almost feel bad for the poor girl having her feelings exposed so blithely. Lee, is that true? All I ever did was try and get you to notice me. Lady, you could have called. Did you try to... At least tell me you tried to call first. Alright? But at some point, even being around you made me feel like my heart was bleeding. Because it's like you never even cared. I thought that maybe once there was some distance between us, it would get a little easier. But no, it only made it worse. That's when I started looking for something else. Something that would help me move on for good. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. It hurts. I needed an outlet. Yeah, she was looking for a way to fight back against the love who would never look her way, that only ever saw her as a friend. I mean, it could be worse. I could see you a whole lot worse than friend. That's when I stepped in to make her a deal. If she was willing to damage her reputation, I'd write off all the interest on her loan. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a hater. Did she do that just for the interest? Like, I just don't think she's making 500,000 mirror. I just don't buy it. I don't buy it. I just have a hard time believing she's making that much money. Is she making, I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's making good money. I don't specifically know the economics of the Zemurian brothel. I feel like it's one of those things where you're either making dog shit money or pretty good money. Like, there's no in between there. You're horrible. So basically, you took advantage of her when she was at her lowest. Well, I mean, that's what you do in my business. I believe you're full understanding the situation now. If you try and put a stop to her rumors, everything she's worked so hard for will all go down the drain. Can't we just stab you? I mean, now you've committed a crime. You're like threatening to assault us. Or threatening to battery us. I know what smells of them waiting in the wings. What are you planning to do to them? You promised you wouldn't hurt Aaron. Oh, like somebody who keeps his promises? Oh shit, you're right. He does have a mustache, and we already know they're evil. Aaron? Don't worry about me. Just get out of the way for now. This is my fight. You guys stay out of it. But you'll be totally outnumbered. Also, are you even healed? Are you deaf, old man? As your boss, your safety is my personal responsibility, and no, you don't get a say in that. Enough talk. Make sure the brat is beaten to a pulp. Alright then, come and get some. Okay. What's your thing? Does it give evasion? No, you just have the S-Craft one. Well, don't die. Alright? If you promise to me that if I do this and you don't die... But if you perish, we will never forget. You will not. Your performance review will be quite bad. You will not be getting Employee of the Month.
Think fast. Take this.
Don't die, you little fucker.
It's go time.
That actually didn't quite kill.
Don't screw with me. No chance.
Oh, is it? Oh, you're so lucky because you probably won't die. But like, how cringe would it be to get killed by a van cast?
There.
You're lucky. No. Oh no, you kind of basically died to van casting a spell. That's so embarrassing for you. Come on, now you must be tired of a fight like that, right? As if. You see, I actually have a certain way of dealing with the Lai family chumps like you. No, don't flip my forehead. Ugh. That's illegal. You better look forward to a lifetime of debt, you greedy little tramp. You're gonna pay back every single mirror, including interest. That's your money back? Fine. 500,000. What the? I don't buy it. Do I think Aaron? Well, no. Actually, right now he cannot get that money because the family's in a tough spot. But like in theory, do I think Aaron could go ask the higher ups and be like, "Hey, can I have 500,000 mirror? It's really important," and they'd be like, "All right, fine." But like, no, I don't believe they're paying Aaron that much fucking money. I don't. They're like, "Hey, Van, you need to help us out. Our entire criminal organization that's lasted centuries is about to collapse. If you do not help us out, we're going to give you 6,000 mirror." But I'm supposed to believe they're like, "Hey, Aaron, can you go fucking intimidate some random peon? I'm going to give you a..." I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I'm sorry. I just don't buy it. And another thing, if you ever come near Ruli again, I'm supposed to have 2 working legs. You got a problem with that? Tell me in the face next time. Ah! Like, that was like a fake stack of money, right? So that's what you went off to do. That was so cool. the interest was 25%, and it's been like 4 months. The interest has actually doubled the payment. You only paid half. I'm sorry, I'm not looking for an apology. I only did this to help out a good friend of mine, that's it. But I do have something to say to you, actually. Don't you ever go getting mixed up with scum like that again? If you're in trouble, you come to me next time. If I can't do something about it, Sid and the others help you figure it out. That's what friends are for. You're right. Thank you, Aaron. I'll never betray you guys like that again, I promise. And I swear I'll pay back all that 500,000 Mira. I'll work and work until I've paid every last little bit. I know you will, but try not to stress over it too much, okay? Just make sure I get back before I fight the big one. You're still gonna make her pay it off? I mean, I guess there's no interest on it, but still. I just don't think she's making that much money. I don't buy it. I'm sorry. They're like 20,000 Mira. They're like, holy hell, this is insanely expensive. Like that's something we have like a product for. They're like, the T-phone's insanely expensive. The average person, like, it's a huge investment to afford them, right? I just don't think she's making that much money. Especially if she's gonna go back to, I don't know what the hell she was doing beforehand. Because that kind of made it sound like her, it wasn't exactly clear there if the brothel was like to pay off the debt. Like if that's a chicken and the egg situation. If it was like a, oh no, I'm in deep debt, I have to work at the brothel. Or if it's like, I'm working at the brothel independently of all that shit. Like, I don't know if she's gonna continue working at the brothel, basically. Because I'm like, she's about to be unemployed, and I don't see her making that much money. I mean, we saved like the Crown Prince of fucking Elslime, and he gave me 10K. And a fucking, you know, some back seat for the cab. I don't think you're making that much money. You gotta stop playing everything so cool, bro. I didn't realize you were here as well, Mr. Sid. Heyo called me, so I rushed over. Thank you, guys. We really appreciate what you've done for us. I'm just glad it's all over now. I'm sure it was a lot of Mira, though. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be. That redhead sure is an interesting guy. Maybe it's just the boss rubbing off on him. Not likely. That's just how Aaron is. Okay, but like, at least they did establish that he had to go get the money. Because like, I do think he can, but I don't know. I just feel like they're not really in the situation to be like, hey, here's a lump sum of a fairly large amount of money. You know how many hot pots you could buy with that shit? Mrs. Rue Lee certainly looks much happier now. The rumors she spread will likely dissipate before too long. That was the money your mother left to you, wasn't it, Aaron? Oh. Okay, that actually kind of makes sense. Like, at least I buy that more. Now, why the hell Fairy knows about that? I don't know. I don't think I've ever mentioned that he was left money. I heard about it from Sid. Like, I feel like we could have just stabbed the guy, personally, but... Sheesh, save them to blab my business to a kid. The truth is, only half of it came from Mom. The rest I saved her from working in the theater. Do I think he could have made 250,000 Mira in, like... And we don't know exactly how long he's been, like, working at the theater. Like, how many years. Because presumably when he was young, they were like, you're working off of exposure. That's what you're getting paid in. I don't think they were getting paid him that much either. But that is a little bit more believable. Guess all those leading lady roles really did have you rolling it in. I know he hasn't been on stage in a while, so how do you really get that 500,000 Mira? Oh no, the Arcade Solutions bank account's been raided, man. I mean, thankfully there's not much in there to begin with. Oh no, Aaron fucking unlocked all the achievements and saved in and traded in this Apith mass. because we probably do have about 500,000 Mira up there in the achievements unlocks. Maybe not quite that, but it's a lot. You did a really chivalrous thing back there, and without any hesitation either. Not because anyone can do something like that. It was a small price to pay to end all that mess. Of course I'd say that, but... Interesting, give me a raise, old timer?
That takes care of that.
Nah, man. Nah, I don't foresee that happening.
Mira deposit confirmed.
By God, he's the grayest anybody's ever been. He's so old. Obtained Mayor Gray. I mean, that was fun. I do think we maybe should have. I mean, it was maybe it was a bad time to be punching down, but like, really, you ruined your entire life because Aaron didn't talk to you for a little bit. I mean, like, I get being sad over like, hey, I really like this person and they don't like me back, or they don't like me in the same way. Like, yeah, that is like a horrible feeling. It's not really like a, I'm gonna ruin my whole life over. But maybe I'm just built different. I don't know. And come on, it's Aaron. Ugh. No offense, partner. Not really the type of person I could see myself. I mean, going full despair over. What do I want to do? Oh yeah, I was gonna look at the Holocore. Mayor Gray. It's honestly pretty good. I mean, just for having him sit there and get punched in the face. Now, I don't really think Van needs to be... like, enemy damage has fallen off a ton. So the idea of, like, Van needing to, like, survive is much less important now. Like, this would have been pretty good earlier in the game when it felt like it was actually pretty easy to die, or somewhat easy to die, but now, I mean, you get speed, evasion. So your only offensive is 30 speed and 10 strength. And what do you have currently? 30 speed and yeah, so I mean, it's much worse. And this is already, yeah, this is defensive enough. Like, we could probably change that, honestly. What time we're at? Well, you know, let's go ahead and call it here. It's a clean break. And next time we will start talking to people, you know. We had some fun in this one, and we'll have even more fun in the next one, because we'll get to do what we really installed the game for, which is talking time. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.